Welcome to Nagesh Karasgi OT School channel. Myself Priscilla Asade. Today I am going to teach you English grammar of grade 4. Students, what we have done in the last lesson? Yes, lesson number 16. That was simple present tense, past tense and future tense. So we will just have a recap what we have done in the last session. That was present tense, past tense and future tense. Okay. So what were the different forms of verb were used for simple present? That was is, am and are. Again I will repeat, students, what were the different forms of verb used for simple present? Is, am, are. Next, simple past. For simple past, what was the verb used? Was, were. Third was simple future. So what were the forms of verb used for future tense? Will be and shall be. So in the last session, that is lesson number 16, what we have learned, students? Yes, we have learned about simple present, past and future, and these were all the different forms of verb used for these three types of tense. So today what we are going to see? We are going to see this first one, that is our lesson number 17 is lesson number 17, simple present tense. That was only an introduction in lesson number 16. In this lesson number 17, we are going to see in detail what is there in simple present tense. So are you ready, students? Okay. So what you have to do? You have to open your grammar book, page number 53. So what is our lesson number today? Yes, it is lesson number 17, simple present tense. Now what is simple present tense? Simple present tense means the action which is done at the present time. Okay, and what is past tense? The action which is done in the past time, and the future tense is the action which will be done in the future tense. Okay, now today we are going to learn about simple present tense. Now here something is given over here. Here one paragraph is given. We have to read that. Let's hear what Rohan does every day. Can you see here the image of Rohan? Yes, here Rohan is doing something. Every day he has some schedule, and we are going to read what is this, what he does. You can open in your grammar book, page number 53. Sorry, it is 57. It is page number 57. Shall I read, students? Okay. I wake up early in the morning. Now who is telling this, students? Yes, it is all about Rohan. I wake up early in the morning. I brush my teeth and then get ready for school. I reach the bus stand on time. At 7:30 a.m. the school bus picks me up and drops me at the school. This paragraph tells all about Rohan, means what Rohan is doing every day. Now here whatever words are in bold, can you see here, students? I have underlined also. So the words in the bold, what are they, students? Yes, that is they are verbs, and it tells us what Rohan does every day. Clear till here, students? Okay. Now all these verbs are in which tense? Yes, simple present tense, which is our today's lesson, that is simple present tense. Clear till here? So whatever words are underlined over here, they are verbs, and that verbs are all in simple present tense. Now we can see that in the simple present tense, what we use? Yes, in the last session we have told that simple present tense will always come in the original form of verb. So here they have given that in simple present tense we always use the original form of verbs. Okay, like here they have given wake, brush, reach, but in some verb cases we add s, like picks and drops. Why here they have added s, that we are all going to see in this lesson. I hope that till here you have understood. Understood, students? Okay. So there are two things we have to keep in our mind. Here can you see here in remember part? Okay. So what are the things you have to keep in your mind for this simple present tense? That we always use the original form of the verb. When the subjects, you know the subject in a sentence? Yes. When the subjects are I, we, you, and they or any plural subject. What they have told? That we use the original form of the verb. You know what is the original form of the verb? Like this: play, wake, reach, all that are original form. So what they have told, that we have to use the original form of the verb when the subjects are, again I'll repeat, these words you have to keep in your mind: I, we, you, they, and plural subject. Understood, student? An example they have given here: I play. This is the original form of verb, and here we can see the subject is I. This is the first point which you have to keep in your mind. Next, if you want, you can make it star also. Now next, we add s or es, as we have seen here. Here they have added s or es. Why they have done this? We add s or es to the original form of the verb. Means whatever verb is given over here, for that we are going to add s or es. When the subject is he, she, that is pronoun, it, or any singular subject in the third person. We have learned in the verb lesson first person, second person, and third person. So he, she, it, they are all in the third person. Again I will repeat, student. We are going to add s or es to the original form of the verb when the subject is he, she, it, or any singular subject in the third person. Example: she. Now she plays there what? No, it is plays. We have added over here s. Why? The subject is she. Okay, understood? Again I'll repeat. When I, we, you, they, and plural subject is there, that time original form of the verb. And when the subject is he, she, it, and singular subject, that time we are going to add s. Understood till here, students? Okay. This was all about simple present tense. If you want, you can underline that in your book. This original form of the verb plus I, we, you, underline in your book. If you are having pencil, underline, so that you can by heart it afterwards. And we add s or es when subject is he, she, it, or singular object. When you will keep this in your mind, then only you will be able to solve the full exercise, and on this basis only this full lesson is there. I hope that you have underlined. What is the example given over here? She plays. Now we are going to solve the exercise. Ready, students? As this is a big lesson, okay, so we will go first. Okay, what is exercise A? Underline the verbs. Here one sentence is given over here, so in this verb will be there. Okay, what you have to do with that? You have to underline that, and you have to circle the subjects. Whatever subject is there in the sentence, you have to circle it. And then what you have to do? To work over, then what is the third thing you have to do? Write P if the subject is plural. See here, can you see your subject? You have to check it out whether it is a singular or plural. If it is plural, write P, and write S if the subject is singular. Means they have told us to check out the subject. If it is singular, write it S. If it is plural, write P. So three things we have to do. How many things we have to do? Three. First, we are going to underline the verbs. Second, we are going to circle the subject, and then we have to see whether the subject is in singular form or plural form. Ready, students? Okay, first one. We go to the park on Sundays. I hope that you have opened your grammar book, page number 57, lesson number 17. You are having pencil with you? Okay, keep eraser also with you. Ready? I'll read the first one. We go to the park on Sundays. You have to read along with me. So which is subject over here? Yes, go. So what we have to do with the what is the verb over here, students? Go. So we have to underline the verb in a straight way and circle the subject. What is subject over here? Yes, we is subject. Okay, so you have to do it like this. Now tell me, we go to the park on Sunday. As we is subject, so we is what, singular or plural? Yes, we is plural. So I will write over here P. See here they have told, if subject is plural, write P. So write only P over here. Got it? Next, I enjoy classical music. Again I'll repeat, I enjoy classical music. What is the verb over here? Yes, enjoy. What is the subject over here? I. Now I singular or plural? Yes, it is singular. So what I am going to write over here? S. Done? It is very easy. You have to read it and 3 things you have to do. Done? She, third one, she goes to bed at 8 p.m. every day. She goes to bed at 8 p.m. every day. Now what is verb over here? Exactly, it is goes. So underline. What is subject? Yes, she. So what I am going to do? Circle. Now tell me, she is what? Singular. As we have learned in singular plural lesson, what is singular and plural? Jyoti lives in a large house. What is verb over here? Lives. What is subject? Jyoti. That I am going to circle it. So Jyoti is singular or plural? Yes, it is singular. Done? So in this way you have to do it. Again, next, Neeta buys chocolates from that shop. What is the sentence? Neeta buys chocolates from that shop. So what is the verb over here? Yes, it is buys. What is subject? Neeta is subject. We have learned in subject predicate lesson how to recognize the subject. So Neeta is subject. So Neeta, what do you feel? Is it singular or plural? Yes, exactly, it is singular. You have to do along with me. Next, I like cheese sandwiches. What is the sentence? I like cheese sandwiches. So what is verb over here? Like. Subject is I. So I. What we have to see? We have to check the subject. Yes or no? We have to check the subject over here. So subject is singular or plural? Exactly. Again, subject is singular. Done? It is very easy. So you can turn the page. Done? Check it out again. Okay, we'll move on to the next page. That is 58. If you can solve that. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, they go to bed early. Again I'll repeat, they go to bed early. So what is verb over here? I'll take it down. So what is verb over here, students? Okay, it is go. So I am going to underline it. What is subject? They. I am going to circle the subject. So they is what, singular or plural? They means many people are there, so that is plural. I will write there P. I hope that I am not fast. We write well. Again I will repeat, we write well. What is this verb over here? Yes, write. What is subject? We. So what is we? Singular or plural? Exactly, it is plural. Rana plays the flute. Rana plays the flute. What is verb? Plays. What is subject? Rana. Rana is name of a person. So Rana is one, singular. Meena talks loudly. What is verb? Exactly, talks. Meena is subject. Name of a girl, one girl is there, so again it is singular. I hope that you have understood exercise A. Okay, now we'll move on to exercise B. Ready? Okay, what is given in exercise B? Just see. Make 3 sentences in simple present tense with each of the verbs, these verbs having I, he, she and they as the subject. Now what they have told, you have to make 3 sentences. Okay, they have given an example over here. You have to make 3 sentences. In which tense? As we are learning present tense. So we have to make it in simple present tense with each of the verbs. Here verbs are given. Exactly. Here you can see how many verbs are given. 5 examples. So you have to take the help of these verbs and you have to make 3 sentences. Clear? Here when they have given I eat so and so. For example, I eat ice cream. She eats ice cream. Whatever you want, you feel. They eat sandwiches. Anything you can put. Okay. This is the example which I have completed. So now what you have to do, I will take this verb. Okay. And what you have to do, the subject will be I, he or oblique she. Whatever is there. Here they have taken she. You can take it as he also. And one more, that is they as the subject. So only one example I will solve for you. You can write over here. So I, he or oblique she and they. Only with the help of this subject only I am going to use this sentence. I sleep. I sleep soundly. Here you can make your own sentences. But now whatever I am giving, that you copy. Okay. He sleep. With the help of that verb only. He sleeps at 8 p.m. They sleep on a large bed. Okay, according to our instructions they have told take the subject I, he oblique she and they. Done. And which verb I will take? Whatever verb they have given over here. Now keep in your mind, then when he, she is there, that time we are going to add s. Got it, students? Okay, so this is the only one example I have done for you. The remaining 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 means 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever is left, wake, eat, walk, read, that will be homework for you and you have to do it in rough notebook. Where you will do, students? Don't use any of the English CW or anything. You have to write on your own. You have to try how I have done over here. I have done for you 3 sentences. So you try with this 3. I wake up at so and so. She wake up. Whatever is there. Eat, walk and read. Done? Copy this in your book. I think there is some space over here. There you can copy this. First example. Right here, first one. Okay, we'll move on to exercise C. See here in exercise C, what is given? Change these sentences from plural to singular and make the required changes. How we have to do? The sentence will be in which this plural, okay? We have to make it in singular. So when we are changing it into singular, some changes we have to make in the verb, okay? So one example they have given. The women cook food. How many women are there? Many women are there, okay? So they have used the word women. So when it is in plural, that time your verb will not have s, okay? The women cook food. So now I have to make it into singular according to the given instructions. So we are making it into singular. So this woman will become man, okay? And when this will become in singular, that time our verb will have s. Got it, students? Again I'll repeat. When we will change this plural into singular, got it? What we are doing? We are changing the plural sentence into singular and we have to make some required changes. So this plural has been changed into singular. Women, what is the singular of women? Yes, woman. Okay. So what I will do for the verb? I will add s. Got it? Okay. Okay. So we'll start. When we solve some examples, you'll come to know what I have done. Okay, let it be. You also do in your book. See here, now as there is no place over here, okay, so what I am going to do, whatever changes I am going to do, I will write here. I will write over here. Got it? The singers sing well. Only what I am going to change? Yes, only this part, okay, singers and sing. Now singers are in which this? Yes, it is in plural. I will make it into singular, and when I will make that into singular, so my verb will have s. Okay, so what will be the answer? The singer sing well. No need of comma, direct write. Singer sings. The singer sings well. Okay, as you have to write in full sentence, here no space, so whatever changes we are making, we will do only that. Here they have not told us to write in the full sentence, so only changes we have done. Done? Now next, the little boys sell toys. Okay, the sentence is in plural form, so I will make it in singular. So boys and the verb is sell, so boys will become boy and my verb will have s. Got it, everyone? Next, the children wait for the bus. Children is in which form? Yes, it is in plural form. I will make it into singular form, child. So when I will make it into singular form, that time my verb will have s. The child waits for the bus. Write it in small. Done? Fourth, babies like. Babies is in plural. I will make it into singular. Baby. Like will become likes. Means I am adding s. Got it, student? What I am doing? Yes, again the students also in plural form. It is very easy. You have to make it into singular and then you have to add for the verb whatever is the student work. Done? Okay, so for example I have solved. The remaining 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 you have to do. If you want, I will just underline it for which you have to make the changes. The one which I have underlined, only that changes you will make and write here itself. Okay? It is very easy. After this session, you can write within 5 minutes. Done? So we'll move on to exercise D. I hope that you have completed. Done? Okay. Exercise D. Now here same thing we have to do, but we will just do the opposite. In exercise C we change from plural to singular. Here we will do from singular to plural. Means the sentence is in singular form, we will make into plural. Got it, students? Okay. Before it was from plural to singular we have made. Now what we are going to do? From singular to plural. Rules are same for this also. Okay. The baby cries. So baby is in singular form. I will make it into plural. Babies. B-I. You should know the rules when we are making into a plural form. So I have taught you some rules that when a word ends with Y. So what we are going to do? We are going to drop Y and we are going to add I and then add ES. Cries will become cry. Done? The owl hoots at night. So owl is a singular. I will make it into plural. Owls. Hoots. Hoot. Here S will be there. Here we have to drop the S. The horse hops. Horse hops. Horse is in which form? Yes, it is in singular form. I will make it into plural. Horses. And this verb will change. We will drop the S if it is there. Done? It is very simple. Only you have to keep in your mind whatever changes we have to make. 3 examples we have done. Still 2 more I will tell you and then you have to do the homework. Okay. 4th one. Be ready for 4th. What is the 4th? The cook prepares lunch. So cook is singular. So I will make it into plural. Cooks. Prepares, I will drop the S. So prepare. P will be small, sorry. The boy completes the work. So boy is in singular. So I will make it into yes. Boys. So my verb will not have S. So it will be complete. Got it, student? What is you doing? Yes. So till 5 example I have done. So remaining 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 you have to do as a homework. If you want I will just underline for which you have to make the changes. Okay. Write it here only. Done, students? Okay? See, I am giving you homework so that you can understand what we have learned. So it will come to know how much you have understood or not. If you don't know, just keep it as it is. Okay. So now we will move on to exercise E. Ready? I hope that I am not doing alone, you are doing along with me. Next. Now here what is the question? Filling the blanks with the verbs in simple present tense. Here a cobbler dash are shoes. What we have to do? We have to write in simple present tense. Now you know what cobbler do? What is the work or what is the action of the cobbler? Yes. What the cobbler do, students? Cobbler mends our shoes. Now how this mends will come to know here. One, they have given hint for us. Can you see? Yes. So with the help of that we can complete this filling the blanks. So when you are writing in these blocks, that time you have to write into capital letter. Okay? And when you are writing in this blank, that time you have to write in small letter. Done? A carpenter dash furniture. Can you tell me what carpenter do? Yes, a carpenter makes furniture. Be fast. M-A-K-E-S. A postman, what is the duty of the postman, students? Yes, he delivers his letter. So D-E-L-I-V-E-R-S. A postman delivers his letter. So I will write here in small letters. A tailor, what is the duty of tailor? Yes, stitches our clothes. A tailor stitches our clothes. Fifth, an engineer. What is the work of the engineer, students? Yes, he builds a house or buildings. See, as time is less, so either you complete this or you can complete this. Better you complete this, afterwards you can fill the blanks. Again I will tell you, first fill this, okay, and afterwards you can fill the blanks. Got it? Exercise F. Okay, fill in the blanks with the correct forms of verbs in the simple present tense. What they have given, they have told that here verbs are given. So the correct form of verbs you have to fill in these blanks. He always, he is singular. So what is the verb over here? Call. So what I am going to do, students? Yes, I am going to add s. He always calls his friends in the evening. So what you have to do? You have to see whether it is in singular or whether it is in plural. And then what you have to do? You have to pick up this verb and just add s or no. Now Monali. Monali is what? Singular. So what I am going to do? I am going to add s. Monali cooks. They. They is what? Singular or plural? Plural. So what I will do for verb? They work. I am not going to do anything. Next, Mita. Mita is singular. So what is the verb over here? Buy. So I am going to add s. Then they usually come. So they is what? Plural. So our verb will be as it is. Done? Got it? What I have done? If it is singular, I am going to add s for the verb. If it is in plural, I am not going to do anything. I have to write as it is. Done, students? Now see, till here we have done. Now remaining part, that is negative sentence and interrogative sentence is there. Okay? That we are going to see in the part 2. Now, so what we have learned, students, in today's lesson? We have learned with the simple present tense how we have changed into singular to plural and how we have converted it from plural to singular. And I have given you some work, okay? That is exercise B. Plus I have told in exercise C, D, the remaining 5 examples you have to solve. Thank you. Have a good day.